How's it going, Pack 110? Cub Master Jeremy and Mr. Chris. We're here to talk to you today about Recharter, some events in the pack, and what's going to happen for the next coming few months and going into next year. So, to start out, we're going to talk about Recharter. So, I know we've pushed this out across our Facebook page. We've had our den leaders push this out in messages. But I'm just here to talk to you guys about Recharter a little bit, just so I can answer a few questions you might have and give some clarity. So Recharter, what is it? For those of you that don't know what Recharter is, it is the yearly fee that's charged by the Boy Scouts of America in order to be a member of the organization. So what it is this year is it's $120. So $60 of that goes to national, and $60 of that goes to our local council. It's definitely higher than last year's, so you might notice that it went up. So because of that, our pack has came together and discussed that the next following year we will not charge dues that you guys have usually paid, that $10 a month payment. So we're going to eliminate that from the pack, so it'll help offset the price for the scouts and their families. So we got Mr. Chris here. We're going to talk about some events and things like that. So if you want to give some events that we like to do, and
Yeah, absolutely. So, it might seem that we've had a strange end to the scouting year with the events going on in the world today, and due to those events and social distancing, we haven't been able to have traditional meetings. So we're trying to leverage technology as much as we can. We're using YouTube and other platforms to deliver den meetings so the scouts can keep advancing. And scouts doesn't stop in the summertime like it traditionally used to. We don't just do summer camp anymore. We have the Outdoor Activity Award that we work towards every year. So we still plan on working towards that this year with Pack 110 and getting some events out there, especially now that things are starting to calm down. The state's starting to open up. We're allowed to gather in somewhat larger numbers. So some events that we are still planning on having is the Pinewood Derby, probably the pinnacle of every scouting year, at least in my opinion. So it's going to be a little different than in years past. It's not going to be, maybe everybody together all at once. Part of it may be recorded, so you can see it on YouTube or another platform. But we are going to have it. The scouts are still going to get that experience. I know we're planning on probably doing some fishing this summer as well. Fishing is great for social distancing because you don't want to be right on top of each other or your lines will get crossed. So there's activities that we're still going to be doing. And if you're not rechartered, you're not going to get to do those. So really, you do the recharter now. You get to experience the summer. You get to experience summer camp if you planned on going to it. And your scout is still going to keep advancing. So you're going to get that year-long 365-day experience rather than having a gap in it where really this is the time of year you don't want a gap in your scouting. There's not a lot going on. A lot of events have been canceled. Sporting events have been canceled. Giving your scouts something to do during the summer is probably going to be the best thing for them. So what do you think on that, Cubmaster Jeremy?
yeah, I totally agree, Mr. Chris. So like he was saying, we got some events going on during the summer. Hikes. We'll definitely do a couple pack hikes during the summer, like you talked about fishing. So we're trying to get your scouts some events going this summer to keep them entertained, to give them something to do. It's really a great organization, and you don't want to let your membership lapse by not rechartering, because it just makes it that much more difficult if you decide to come back the following year. So just remember the fun things that we do during the year. We've got the rain gutter regatta that we did this year with the rain gutter boats and blowing them down the tracks. We had the Christmas party, the holiday party. That was a lot of fun, a lot of food, a lot of games, the Bear Carnival games. We've got the Pinewood Derby that we're going to hopefully try to get in this year, definitely. We've got what's some more events?
I know this year we started doing Nova Days for the first time. So for those of you who aren't aware, or maybe had younger scouts who weren't able to take part in that program yet, Nova is a STEM-based program. It it's not part of your advancement. It's kind of runs parallel with the rank advancement portion of scouting, and it gives the scouts a chance to experience things, engineering based, math, technology. So I think the one we did this year, our inaugural one, was on simple machines, levers, pulleys. The scouts got to experience basic physics and engineering, and they had a blast. We had a great turnout. It was a lot of fun, and we did it all in one day. So broke for lunch, and the scouts got a day of fun math and science class. It was outstanding to see how much fun they actually had. So I'm definitely looking forward to a few more of those this year as well.
Yeah, so I think if you guys got questions, your scouts got questions, don't just sit there, and wonder. Reach out to myself, reach out to our committee chair, Charisse, reach out to your den leaders. So we're all here to help, and we all miss you guys. We miss being able to meet. I can't wait till we can meet up again and get this thing back the way it was. It's definitely, we're going to come back stronger. We're going to come back and hopefully get more events in and, have a lot of fun in the next scouting year.
Like Cub Master Jeremy said, scouting will continue. We're showing that right now. It's traditionally never really stopped. Scouts were doing scouting right through World War II. We're doing it today, and we don't plan on letting up. So if you do have any questions, we have the PAC Facebook page. Post them there. I'll leave an email contact in the description below this video if you'd like to send a question that way, or even in the comments section below the video. So please ask us. If we don't know what's on your mind, we can't make the program better, and we can't address the issue. So let us know, and we're here to work with you guys. We really look forward to seeing as many of you back as we can. All right.
Yep.
With that, may the great Cub Master of all great scouts be with us till we meet again. Good night, Scouts.